gorgeous, my dude. Oh my god. Oh. Hi, that's the music beat. And he's so gorgeous. And you're in a pre-shed funk, sir. You're not even. Oh. Oh my god. Like, what? I'm screenshotting you. I attempted to screenshot me. Hello, Charlene and Roy and hold on, let me make it where it's all messages. I almost forgot to do that. It's Steve and CJ. Okay, I always call you CJ, but then it gets sometimes when we have Crafty in. Isn't he gorgeous? Sometimes we have Crafty in who's also CJ. I'm like, wait a minute. What do we do? It's like, what do we do? Shannon, this is Boudreaux. So I've never seen him like this, to be honest with you all. He's not the most courageous, confident of my Panther Chameleons. But randomly tonight, he saw Maui out and he just didn't like it. And he decided to be extremely like this. And you want to know what's honestly nuts? He is actually about to shed, and so what that means is he's actually duller than what he would actually be right now. He's got a lot of pre-shed funk on him, so he has a bit of an ashier tone. So the bright blue that you're seeing isn't as bright as it really would be right now, because you see all that going on right there. Homeboy's about to shed. Homeboy's going to shed. He's actually, see all the like the white specks and that dry kind of stuff. Yeah, he's about to shed. So he's actually brighter than this. Which is in my mind, I'm like, because I've never seen him like this. Man, thank you, Cindy. Okay, so Crafty, and then okay, so you're okay. I know I called you Cindy once. You're like, oh, I've never. I was like, oh. Oh my God, Boudreaux, who are you? I've never shined like the black light. I've heard that like some of the colors will stand out. I'm curious. I know, is he gorgeous? And his like yellow lip. Whoa, he's like, let me climb the phone. This is a Panther Chameleon. His name is Boudreaux. He's a nosy bee locale. The reason he's all mad right now is because of Maui, who's over there. That's why he's been like this all evening. He's trying to, he's trying to give you hugs, or he's trying to get to a higher point so he has a better advantage against Maui, who he has now randomly deemed his enemy. And so I guess Boudreaux has chosen Maui to be the one he hates the most, for no reason. But anyways, why I say that is I've noticed most of my males seem to have a male that they hate the most out of all the males, like their own that they hate. And I'm assuming it's Maui, because I had Jeffro out and he was chilling, and then Maui comes out and he's like, no. Oh, well, you're about to. Oh, that's fun, Wesley. Hello, everybody. How are we doing tonight? Welcome. My name is Brittany. Oh, Boudreaux. So, hopefully, with how he's acting, maybe when his girlfriend Bebe is actually receptive, he'll not be afraid this time, and we'll get some pretty nosy bee babies down the road. I would hope we can. Oh, we're gonna feed him a snack. I'm curious if he's actually going to go for it, because he's like extremely pissed off at the fact that Maui exists. This is all Maui. Like, there's males that he sees other than Maui, but he doesn't care about them. He only cares about Maui right now, and he's actually walking over towards him. Who are you? Did somebody like break into my residence and like switch out nosy bees? This isn't the nosy bee I've had for almost a year now. Who are you? This is not the same chameleon. Oh my gosh, you're so gorgeous, sir. Ah, divine. Divinely guided by God. Thank you for the makeup brush. Yeah, Maui just seems to have you in a little divinely guided by God. Thank you for the gold coin. Thank you so much. Dang. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, we're gonna feed him a snack. Stick around. I'm gonna attempt to feed him a snack, I should say, because he usually he's one of the ones I have that kind of makes it a little difficult to. Andy, hi. Thank you for the floating hearts. Here's some. Oh my god. A lot of times I have to put him on like the climbing tree. Okay, Maui, you're like, You decided to become a little braver and come over here. Dang, dude. Boudreaux. You're so adorable, but also a man. Divinely good. Oh my god, thank you for the sparkles. It's hard trying to share. Thank you, Charlene. Okay. Dang, dude. Why does it do this? Okay. Oh no, males would fight. Males would 100% fight. But I'll try it. We'll see if he'll actually eat a superworm. A lot of times he gets all weird. Like I have to. Oh, we're gonna. Oh, nope. He wants to fight Maui, I think. You just wanna. We can't. Why don't you eat first? You don't want to have like a little like snack first before you go off to battle or anything. That's not how you're thinking right now. You said screw. This is how mad he is at Maui. He's basically telling Bacon no. He's saying no to Bacon because he'd rather just go fight Maui. I think Maui would not say no to it. He is like blah blah blah. Hey Maui, come here. Oh, and are you just coming to see me? Wow, Maui, you are so offended about Boudreaux. See, Maui, he'll eat a snack. Hold on, let me put Boudreaux in the climbing. I just can't get over Boudreaux right now. Like we've never seen him like this. But this is the chameleon he's all bent out of shape about is Maui. Maui he's a juvenile. He's a different locale. So he's ambilobi locale. His coloration's red body blue bar. This is one I actually produced. I do have but now Maui, he's a hunter. And usually, I'm going to be surprised if he says no to this, because, oh yeah, he might be mad, but he likes food. He's got to scream at his food first. His aggression's going out to the food, I believe. Are you going to say no to Bacon? Are we saying no to Bacon? Maui, wowie, are you going to say no to Bacon? I don't think you are. No, you're not. We know how to get to the key to Maui's heart. He's like, okay, I need to fight this dude, but man, Bacon, get it. Oh, he's having so many conflicting instincts right now. You're watching it happen. Okay, you guys, zap your tongue out. You literally saw this chameleon fight between two instincts in his like you saw that happen. He's like, I want to fight Boudreaux, but I like Bacon. And that really did happen. I would have been surprised that he said no to that. Maui. Oh, you're freaking nuts looking tonight. Look at him. I mean, it's just like I would never say I produced a chameleon if I bought it from another breeder, you know. So this is one like where people are like, oh, where did you get? I produce like rather than I don't know. Also, I think it's a term that a lot of people sort of say because I think breed was getting people in trouble as well. Yeah, but oh no. He's about 10 months old, so he's still a juvenile, and look at Boudreaux. This is not the Boudreaux that we've had at Midwest Panther Chameleons. I swear, like, this is not the same. Boudreaux does not act like this. Boudreaux has never been this confident. He's trying to come back and fight Maui. Okay, so anyways. Oh my gosh, y'all. Boudreaux's insanely gorgeous looking. I was getting ready to be like, okay, I've seen all these awesome Nosy Bee pictures, and like mine's just kind of like, but you wouldn't know, it was kind of funny is I had Jethro, one of my other males out, another about the same age as Maui, and he was fine, and he was in his enclosure actually. And then I got Maui out, and all of a sudden I saw Boudreaux just flare up like what you're seeing. He's like, I open up his enclosure, and he's rushing out. So he doesn't like Maui. I don't know what's happened when I'm not around. I don't know if they're somehow like cussing each other out like across the room or something while I'm gone, and I don't know. Maui must have done something to piss Boudreaux off, because I've never seen him like that. This is his color. Oh, Maui, he's a Panther Chameleon. They are both Panther Chameleons. But these are two different locales of Panther Chameleons. Locale represents a region of Madagascar they're from. So this is a Nosy Bee Panther Chameleon. And this is an Ambilobe Panther Chameleon. I also have one other locale, which is a Banja. There's over 200 locales of Panther Chameleons, and they all have their own unique colorations and markings. This is Ambilobe. This is a red body blue bar, and there's several other colorations of this locale. And this is Nosy Bee. Now, his coloration is commonly referred to as true blue, because other Nosy Bees will have a little bit more colors. But this is referred to as a true blue Nosy Bee. So this one was produced by Camouflage Creations. So, and that's where his girlfriend's from too, because they, in my opinion, make some of the prettiest Nosy Bees. So I wanted to make sure I got, oh wait, I'm being freaking stupid, sorry. I forgot that I have another chameleon on me. So I'm gonna put Boudreaux back on here. These guys are definitely not inbred. So, Mr. Monday's behind me, or Redline? Mr. Monday's behind me. He's trying to tell me to let him come out. And then Redline's just kind of like, he's actually side-eyeing us. You can't really tell. And he's also in pre-shed funk. So look, he's actually red. These guys are just, they get along perfectly. So he's actually red. He's just in a pre-shed funk, and he's a senior. He's my oldest. He's 6 years old. He's my first chameleon, my first reptile. And he is just, when they are older, they quit having the full body sheds that they do when they're younger. So like this guy, when he sheds, because he's still growing, because he's a juvenile, it's like a full body shed. And then once they are done growing, they start to do partial body shed. So it'll be like maybe their feet will shed, maybe it's like maybe half of their abdomen, half their tail, maybe their head, whatever. But then even as they continue from that point to age, it's like their pre-shed funk look is just months. I mean, he's just old. But I think I was looking at he's actually starting to show parts of where that shed's looking like it's peeling. So I think he's about to actually shed finally. They will fight if you let them. I do. So I breed in. So the ones I have out are not ones that they're mine. I'm keeping them. So this would be, okay, so this particular locale, Ambilobe, would on average are usually about 500 to 700. That may or may not include shipping. Red body blue bars tend to be on the higher end of that cost for an Ambilobe locale. So my clutch that I have that's about to is ready almost. They're going to be, the males are $650 shipped. Yeah, we're going to be in Overland Park the last weekend of May at Reptile Expo. They are not, Peter, thank you for the thumbs up. No, I will probably not be going to any of those shows. The reason that which sucks, is I'm really close to Bridgeton, but they don't do night before setups. So you have the morning up. Most expos, and actually with Show Me, every other expo location I've vended with them, they have night before setup. So like Friday night, if it's a 2-day weekend show, Friday night, you have like 6 hours to set up before the actual show starts. Not in Bridgeton for some reason. I guess the building won't let them. And so you have 3 hours to set up on Saturday morning. I can't do it. It's so much. I hear them talk, but I also might be like, they're real. They are not capable of having feelings towards us and being affectionate the same way our mammal pets would be. However, they all have different level of tolerance for handling and whatnot. I have several males that will come out to me. And I forgot to tell this, because somebody asked me on here the other night, will any of them, like, if they see you, like, if you have them out of their enclosure, like my climbing tree, I'll let them kind of climb around on that. Will any of them actually just try to be closer to you? Or like Redline did the other day. It was so funny. I had him out in the climbing tree, and I was over by the water dispenser, and all of a sudden I feel something crawling up my leg. I was, what? And it was him. I'm like, oh wow, okay, hi bud. I would like to try and vend with crabs, but they are full. They are full. What? Thank you, Peter. I'll feed Maui again. Let me give him because he won't say no to snacks. Boudreaux was saying no to snacks. Let me get the snack ready for him. Maui he's a holdback from the clutch I did with John Gotti, his sire. So the reason too is the venue, the building is really small. I went there and I would like to be able to vend with them, but I guess I'll have to wait till next year because they had their one show earlier this year and then one in June and then I think one in December. But the actual building that it's going to be in, it's pretty small, so it's not. It was full. Like they had people out in that hallway, I guess you would call it. Okay, let's get the snack ready for you. Dang, you guys. Okay, Maui. You don't need to yell at this one. You can just go for it. You can just go for this one, sir. I bet you. Oh, yeah. Good job, Maui. Good job, Maui. So they basically gave it the people who vended with them first dibs on all their shows, and they all just went there. Yeah, it takes quite a bit to. Oh yes, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. It just tends to. You can't just have one for the most part. You already know, because this guy's a gangster. Even though his dad is John Gotti. Boudreaux, if I were to put Maui up, would you attempt to eat a superworm, or are you just like not? Huh? Huh, sir? Damn. Alright, I'm going to put Maui up. Ugh. Maybe. Sir, hold on. Let's put Maui up. Here you go, Maui. Go home. Go home. Oh, yeah, there you go. Go on. You don't have to stay out here. You can just go. Okay, you're saying no way. Boudreaux, then you go here. Back for you, sir. Okay, Maui. We'll have to come back for you, sir. Maui's just looking fantastic. Boudreaux is still pissed off about it. I don't have time to paint lizards, first of all. If that was actually a hobby of somebody's. Not hating on the hobby, but I don't. Will you attempt to eat that? Or are you still in battle mode? Oh, I see a finger. I see a little bit of interest compared to a little bit ago. I see a lot more interest than you showed a little bit ago for this. So look at it. Look how fast it moves. It's just begging you to eat it. And try to get to my finger. Stinker. I cannot really see comments when I do this. Sorry, my hair was... You just don't care for it, huh? You just want to fight Maui? You really? Oh, I see the head tilt. I saw the head tilt. I see him kind of looking. He's like, oh. Oh, superworms are like bacon for chameleons. He's like, no, I'm too. Oh, where are you going? He said, no, you don't want a superworm, sir? You don't want the superworm? Are you sure? Yeah, he's a gorgeous color. Are you done? Oh, he's just looking for Maui. He's still thinking about Maui. It's honestly kind of humorous to me how you have like, okay, see that eye that's facing you? All he does look at it. Get it. Yes, let's do it. He is a little over a year old. I think I got him pre-order. I bought him pre-order, was a bit cheaper. He was like 600 or no, he was about 700. Oh my gosh, you basically just went, Let's get a different boy out. Who should we get? Let's get, well, I think Redline would like to come out, my senior. I believe he would. Maybe I'm mistaken. All right, Boudreaux. We'll put you up. Because we cannot have you just trying to throw your grippies and whatnot. Oh, yeah. Redline wants me to get him out. Okay. Sir, okay. No. You're not going to go fighting. No, we can't fight tonight. That's not happening. None of this is like Boudreaux at all. Like, this is not the chameleon. Like, I don't know who he is. I don't recognize him. All the behavior he's showing me is not normal for Boudreaux. Redline wants out. He followed me. He's like, he goes, I want out. Okay, dude. Okay, you're too old to attempt that. Don't. Let's not do that. Okay, sir. But look, so he's starting to get that. See that there? I think he's going to be actually shedding soon. Thank God. Yes. See babies? Yeah, we can go see babies after Redline. I'll go show some babies. Actually, there's one of the younger ones I really want to show. Hey, la. It's a fake decoration for just, it lights up too. Sassy's good. Oh, hello. This is the OG chameleon that started it all. If it wasn't for Redline, we wouldn't be doing these lives. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip the party like it's your birthday. Oh, damn, that's a fast form, Redline. Are you gonna be able to get this, you old fart, you? You got it? Oh, he says... Oh, yes, like a gentleman, yes. Good job, Redline. Males live about 5 to 7 years. Females live about 2 to 4. However, I do think as more people implement proper husbandry with them, that we'll see that go up a little bit. My female Ruby, who passed away recently, She was almost 6, so she made it past that 2 to 4 year range pretty well, actually. And we've talked to a lot of people who've had males that were like 10 years old. Now, mind you, I'm not saying they only live like a year or 2 in the wild on average. Yes, obviously there's going to be ones that do live longer, but they get taken out by predators very easily. Oh no, Google lies. I know. Well, Redline throws people off because when he gets in his like, oh, I'm gonna shed soon, I swear. Like, I just know it. He throws us off with his looks, but he is very red. He's just gonna shed soon. All right, you wanna go look up a baby? Crafty. Am I missing something? All right, let's get some babies. I guess I might bring them over here. I would have kept them out, but I might be bringing them over here. Hey, I'm happy to see some. Babies. Oh, you're stomach being in here? Yeah. Yes. Oh, seriously, I came on here a little early. That was why I was over on TikTok land for not that long, because I was like, just so much craziness has happened today that I am gonna now. I don't want to do like where we're naming any of these guys, just because, well, still they're just so dang young that I'm not wanting to call. I'm gonna get one of the Redline babies that hatched recently out. I'm trying to find the one I'm looking for. I'm having kind of a little bit of a brain fart, but there's one that I think is so like, is it this one? Is it you? It might be you. Are you the one? Trying to find which one. Oh, Redline babies. Which one am I looking for? See, you guys are probably gonna get all like, oh, good. These are cute. Oh, here's one of the John Gotti babies. Actually, this is one of the John Gotti babies. Let's look at this one. I was going to Redline up. I'm going to get one of the John Gotti boys. Or I don't know, male or female. Well, I could probably tell in a second. Something like that. I have one bearded dragon. His name is Dragonite. It's a baby. Oh, yeah. And it's a little male. Just like all my other John Gotti clutches, the males are being born. They're born with a hemipenal bulge. It's very noticeable. That little bloop that comes out there. Well, anyway, so it's a baby. Come here. Oh, it's a little John Gotti baby. It's so cute, is he not? I think he's adorable. Like a couple weeks old. Like, we're still young. But again, with the John Gotti genetics, like, they're bigger babies. So the males will start to show some color at around 3 months. I'll get one of the Redline males out in a little bit, one of the male juveniles that will be looking for branches here soon, to show you all. So this baby will not really have any, this is pretty common coloration for all like little baby chameleons, the brownish grays. There's really no, it's kind of difficult to tell if it's a male or a female at this age. If you look at the base of the tail, The males will have, where it's a bit thicker, but his actually has, it's hard to see because he's so dang small, but he does actually have, if you see that like little curvature out right after his vent, that kind of goes back up, that's a hemipenal bulge on a, essentially a newborn. So now that's not always as visible, and you guys are probably like, what's she talking about? But I mean, I see it on this one. At this age, we're on fruit flies. Well, actually, so he's about to start with, I'm about to upgrade him to crickets, like small, like a little bigger than pinheads, but, you know, he'll be able to eat them size. So I feed him fruit flies for the first 10 days to 2 weeks, and then I'll move them up to the really small crickets. I usually skip pinheads. But do they not look like little ETs? With and I gotta actually, I'm gonna put him up. There's a Kenny Powers baby that hatched. Now I'm like, oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna put this handsome boy back up. Or I say boy, I really have no clue. But there's a Kenny Powers baby that, I mean, like, this is just going to be extremely brief as, like, they just hatched. I just want to see if I can... Hold on. Ah! So freaking little. It's so... Like... Okay. You'll see. This dude looks crazy. He was just born. Oh my gosh. Like literally, this is gonna be so brave. Let me find a small twig stick. A small twig stick for you. Where are they? Where are my small twig sticks, sir? Here's kind of one. And no. Dang, where did it go? All right, here he is. Look at this little guy that just hatched. The Kenny Powers. Like, this is like fresh out the egg baby, so I'm not gonna keep this one out long at all. I just wanted to show you fresh out the egg baby. Isn't this one cute? We just hatched today or yesterday, fresh out of the egg baby Kenny Powers here. Look at the that. Oh my god. See, I'm kind of wigging out by the bars right now. No, you can, I mean, you can sometimes tell at this age by the hemipenal bulge. It just... Dude. His angle is hard to tell. Oh, his bars are crazy. Are his bars not the craziest ever, though? So little. St. Louis, Missouri area. Oh, man. It's so hard to tell, especially with the way that this one's positioned on my finger. I can't see it all. We're just chilling, though, looking around. Just like, man, where am I? Really just taking it in on this side, on the other, with the other eye. I'm sorry, I probably need to be aware of the finger I'm using right now. Yeah, it's hard to tell, but I'm gonna put him up. The bars don't mean nothing, but the bars still catch my attention when I see them. No, I was saying there was a color. It's like when you see the pretty crazy green colors and stuff like that. This is a male. This one is a male. There is a bulge. Or like, hold on. This one is a male. Can we lift your, he's like, don't touch my tail, stinker. It's so hard. You kind of see it. He smushed it against my thumb, kind of. But this one is a very young male. A young Kenny Powers male. He's pretty awesome. So I'll put him back. But anyways, anywho, that is yeah, some babies. Some cute little babies. Oh, and then this one. This is actually, here's another Kenny Powers baby. That just hatched. And this one's crazy looking in my opinion too. So this one is, I'm excited for, so this is Kenny Powers and Pissy Missy. And I'll have to show you the picture of her sire. But Pissy Missy's lineage is from Camouflage Creation, her sire. I bought her from Camouflage. Here's another. This is another one of Kenny Powers and Pissy Missy's. So I'm going to get Kenny Powers out after, well, dude. Look at this one's face. Hold up. I know it's so, oh my God. Oh my God. This one just hatched. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's male. Oh, crazy awesome. Dang. Dang. But if you look at the base of the tail, you it's so hard because he's like kind of like, you know, smushing against my thumb. But there is a slight little bulge. Oh my God. Sir, oh, you're too cute. All right, I'm gonna put him, oh my God. Oh my God. You're adorable. All right, I'll put him up and then, yeah, there was just, I was looking at the Kenny Power baby. I was like, dude, some of these guys are really like, catching my eye. Just because they're so, you know, I don't know, just, they look pretty good. Now, okay, so let me show you their sire, and then we can get some of the red line ones out, the older ones. But I'm going to show you Kenny Powers, and I'm actually going to show you a picture of Pissy Missy's sire. Because like, this is just going to be, I feel like this particular clutch is going to look amazing with the colorations and the genetics. Hey, buddy. Hey, Kenny Powers. He's like, what's got you all? So this is their sire, Kenny Powers. Yeah, yes. So this is Kenny Powers. Oh, the adults will eat the babies. That's why I don't have them out at the same time for one. This is the those little two babies I showed you. Those last two babies. This is her sire, Kenny Powers. Wow. So he is an Ambelobi locale. This is he's gotten more red as he's aged. But he is yellow body blue bar lineage. Yeah, like they did, those two from Kenny just hatched. Like they just hatched. I was like, oh my gosh. Let me show you all the picture of Pissy Missy's sire, her dad. So I'm really excited about this pairing. Like I'm really excited about it. So Camouflage Creations, when they name their chameleons, they'll give it a name, and but I forget what the Madagascar language is called, but they'll give it a name, and then they'll like, and then it's common, so that's like its fancy name, and then its common name is what the translation is. So Lefty is the translated name for the, so this is Pissy Missy, so that picture is her dad, and then these are also the same male. So, yeah, so anyways, these are Pissy Missy's, this is her sire. And yeah, is that, so freaking gorgeous, right? I mean, So basically, and he's not fired up right now. Kenny Powers is not fired up. But that combination, actually I can get more real quick because that's her sire. I forgot her sire, the Dom sire name. Hold on. And then camouflage. And then her Dom sire pictures. Hold on, let me pull this up for y'all real quick. They're gonna, so that's just, yeah. Okay, so then silky. Camouflage creation silky. We're just gonna do. Yeah, so I was showing you, like, this is the sire of the babies. So fine. Emperor Silly. Okay, hold on. We'll do this name. That'll help me find it. I'm finding her pictures of her. Yeah. Ah. Yeah. Dude, Kenny Powers is so cool. Oh my gosh. He's so pretty. Well, dang. Oh, thank you. It's the cutest frog ever, isn't he? Let's give him. Well, it's going to take. I'm going to actually. I'll find the pictures of them, and I'm just using different phones, so it's throwing me off. The mom's Pissy Misty. So I was showing you pictures of the sire, but I'm having a harder time finding the Dom sire pictures. But actually, yeah, it'll just take me a while, and I don't want to like be staring at my phone forever when I'm streaming. But anyways, you want to feed him a... It's just, it kind of depends on the female. I mean, I could pair him up again. So it just, it's going to depend on the female. Like, how they were laying eggs. If breeding, the females are always a little... they make me nervous, honestly. The females just make me nervous. The whole breeding process is just so freaking, like, hard. And here's the fun part with the females. Laying fertile eggs is easier on them than laying infertile eggs. Oh, come here, get it. Good job, Kenny Powers. So laying fertile eggs is easier on the females than laying infertile eggs. Infertile eggs tend to be kind of all over in shapes and sizes. But breeding, the actual mating process, is difficult on females. So it's kind of a lose-lose situation for her, unless you manipulate your temperatures and food intake to make it to where she's not producing eggs. Typically, they're going to lay eggs regardless if you pair them up with males or not. However, there is a way, but it's just kind of like, ugh. No. Calcium, that's not, it's, I don't know. I feel like the male has a lot to do with the fertile eggs. However, So when I paired him up with April, the first female I got for him, I literally have one chameleon from all the clutches that I had. And so I think they had a total of 3 clutches, and all the eggs failed except for, or like the babies hatch and they didn't make it in like a couple days of it passed, except for one, which is Benny Wowzers. However, this is the first clutch with him and Pissy Missy, and they're like, it's a really high hatch rate. So that I would say is a female one. Now, mind you, April was already like 2 years old when I got her for him. So she was already a little, aren't they gorgeous? Yes, so I do the calcium without D3, most of their feedings, except for 2 times a month I'm going to do a multivitamin with low D3. Benny is. Yeah, Desi, yeah. I always forget that about with birds. Now I'm going to get you started. If you've been on since I had the little babies out, I'm going to show you. Whoa! Steve came back like, nope, gotta. I'm gonna show you one of the red line males, and you'll see. We'll get Bubba Gump out. Let's get Bubba Gump. So this is a 3-month-old juvenile, and I was showing you all like hatchlings. So this is a male. Bubba Gump is one of the red line male juveniles. And so they just turned 3 months old. I am going to be, there's just so much that's going on. I actually need to be working on more baby enclosures. I'm trying to get more UVB lights too. I just got a bunch of plants. But anyways, they're basically ready to go. Most of the males are in this particular clutch are ready to go. I just have to sit down, take pictures, make the decision for my holdback, for my pick. There's one person, and then I got to show the people who did the first deposit and give them their first pick. Ooh, look at him firing up to Kenny Powers. So this is a 3-month-old male Panther Chameleon. He will be very colorful. He'll be mostly red. Look. Ooh. He's just developing his colors still. So they start to show some at 3 months. Not the most, but they start to show some at 3 months. They will, every shed he has, you're going to notice more either definement of his bars, more coloration. This guy should be mostly red, like how Helix and Redline. Redline's his sire. Helix is his half-brother. And Helix looks very similar to Redline, except for he has like solid red bars. His uncle is John Gotti, so he could either be red body blue bar, or how Redline is, where he's red but with the mixed bars. My one is Zestarella, is my only. It used to be Zestarella and Fendi Thundersnatch, but we just paired Helix and Fendi Thundersnatch up the other night. Yeah, and the other one's Zestarella. So, I mean, like, I was keeping her as a holdback, but truly I'm realizing that I'm probably not going to be, unless I start a different locale, I'm probably not going to be outsourcing other males, per se, if that makes sense. Like, from other, but I will, like, get females from other breeders. They can bite you. Now, Panther chameleons are not as prone to biting as other species. Like veiled chameleons typically are going to hate you, and they're going to be the ones that are going to bite you. Now, not all of them. I'm not saying all of them are, but a lot of them are. And Panther chameleons, they can bite. I have been bitten. But out of over 200 chameleons that I've had interacted with, I've interacted with more than 200 people that I've had, but I'm not going to include these hatchlings or like the really young. Like none of these young juveniles have bit me, but they're super young right now. But I mean, shoot, I'm like at like 500. But anyways, out of over 200 chameleons that I have either owned and or raised until I sold to somebody, I've only been bit by 12. And most of them are younger juveniles. I've been bit by 2 full-grown males and or females that I have. And I have really sweet females. And I apologize. For some reason, like the way that the chat comes in is so harder for me to like register. I have a lot, I do. So this clutch is going to be like, they're basically red. They just turned 3 months old. I raised them till they're 3 to 4 months of age. Usually it's closer to 4 months, but this clutch, like this is a very good size 3-month-old baby or a juvenile. And that's how a lot of the clutch is. Obviously, if there's some that are a bit smaller, I'm holding off on, you know, shipping them, but they'll be ready soon. Whoa. Look at Bubba's colors right now, you all. Look at him. Thank you, Crafty. Oh my gosh. So a lot of times, even with the red body blue bars, you're gonna see like a yellow start to form. He's oh dude, are you trying to throw grippies to Kenny Powers? You're walking closer to Kenny Powers, sir. This will not work out for you. I love you. This ain't gonna work out for you, sweetheart. Damn! Look at Bubba Gump, y'all. So you see he's got his yellow, but if you look more, if we zoom into those scales, there's a lot of red in between that. So he's gonna end up being, that's gonna be red. That's what I was trying to get at. Now let's look at his bars on this side. So on this side with his bars, we see a lot of pretty blue, but I see a lot of red in them. So I would venture to say he is probably going to look closer to red line with the mixed bars. Because let's see. So this side, his bars. No, okay, we're not. See, the red is in the blue more than halfway up his bars, and then yeah, he's trying to fight Kenny Powers. Yeah, the biting, I mean, not all of them are gonna bite just because they don't trust you, but they're just trying to scare you. Oh, yeah, he was trying to throw the grippies at Kenny Powers. Kenny Powers is in resting colors. That's how unfazed by all. Kenny Powers is like, dude, you serious, man? He's not fired up or nothing. He's like, well, homie, calm down, bro. He's like, you're stupid. He's like, you stupid, dude. Bubba, I like that attitude in you, though, sir. I like the bravery. Like, you were just like, we're a little bigger than a chicken nugget right now, right? Wow. Do you? Oh, babe. You're still going closer to Kenny Powers. He's still there. He hasn't gone anywhere. Bubba Gum. No, it doesn't hurt the scratches. Like, I don't know what you think you're going to do. I'm going to get one of his brothers out. So funny. Oh, that face. Bubba, you cute. I don't want to 100% call it. I think he's going to have mixed bars, though. Now, I'm pretty confident in saying when you see all that red in between the scales like that at this young of an age, that red is going to take over eventually, and it will just all be red. That's why when I have, like, if they're yellow body blue bars, and I'm wanting to keep that yellow and not have, like Kenny Powers is gorgeous, but if I want, like, how Gambino is with that yellow, if I see that, I'm like, yeah, they're probably not going to be yellow. But when they fire up, it's almost not even yellow. It's just almost still white. That's a good thing at this age. Now let's look at Bugs Marley. Oh, hi, Bugs Marley. Let's see what Bugs Marley does. Oh, oh God, Bugs Marley's looking so pretty. Ignore me. Ignore me there. Okay, Bugs Marley. I will. This is Bugs right now. So this is another redline male. He's got lots of greens on him. Now his bars are not as defined as Bubba Gump's. Look at his pretty blues he's got showing. Oh, and his pretty green Bugs Marley. Look at that sweet face. Oh my gosh, he's got such a pretty blue gular. Gular. Bugs Marley is so freaking cute. You got so much blue on you. He's not really fazed by Kenny Powers. He's not trying to run away, but he's not trying to fight him. Oh, nice. Spoke too soon. Oh my God, Bugsky boy. Oh my God, the red on your Gular's freaking nuts. But look at those blue bars on him. So, wow. Wow. Who are you? Whoa. Hot damn, sir. Oh my God, you're freaking so beautiful. I like you, Bugsy. I like you, Bugsy. This might be, I'm going to look at a couple. Ah! Look at him. Look at, so you see how his blue bars, let's zoom in a bit more. So you see the same red I was talking about with his brother, where it's in between his scales. He's really trying to, you're really trying to show up to KP right now. So he has a lot of that red in between his scales. But that blue, look at his blue bars. They don't have as much red in between the blue scales as his brother did. Those are bright blue freaking bars. Now he was. Oh my God. Oh, Bugsy boy. Look at this side of him. Let's see. He doesn't want to show us that side. I don't, not yet, but that's kind of where I might be deciding tonight, looking at, dude. So I'm telling you right now, me personally, I would pick this one over Bubba. Not that for like, I'm just like, I guess I was telling Charlene. I'd be picking Bugsy. Oh my God. So can we show them the other, I want to show them this side. Can we please show them this side again? Look, the blue bars are doing a, oh wow. Let's see this a bit better. Can we look a bit better? Well, okay, so there is going to be some red in those blue bars there. I like how light the bars are. We're starting to see. That's cool. He's real pretty. He's really pretty. They're so cute as and this is they just turned 3 months old on the 25th. So they were just babies a couple days ago technically. They just are now considered juveniles. So oh my God, little dude. Bugs. Oh, I love it. See, I like, because they're not spicy towards me. Like they have never even freaked out to act like they're gonna bite me or nothing. But he's again to Kenny Powers, and Kenny Powers is like, bro, just chill, dude. Because Kenny Powers is not fazed by him, but this dude is like, watch out, dude. I produced this one, so this is when I arranged the hot dates of the parents, and I raised the babies for them. I've been showing off the brothers. He's going to be available. I am a breeder of Panther Chameleons. All right, let's get another one out. Let's get another one of his brothers out. Oh, Bugsy. Bugsy. I think we're going to get Curly Joe. Oh my gosh, Bugsy. You're spectacular, sir. Just so you know. Just so you know, Bugsy. Okay. Good. You're cute. Okay, let's get Curly Joe out. Curly Jojo. Where are you, Curly Joe? I mean, I know you're in here. It's just, we need to do this a little, oh, there, I see you. You're just in the back enjoying your privacy. about to be ruined by this crazy walking. Oh, Curly, come here, Curly. Come here, buddy. Oh, ooh, hi, you. Look at Curly. Just, oh, Curly. See, I originally have always had my eye on Curly. This is the one I've had my eye on. Oh, oh, Curly. Oh, buddy. Oh, Curly Joe. Curly Joe. I don't have iguanas. These are Panther Chameleons. Curly Joe. God, hold on. I gotta change this song. Oh, I'm gonna have fun editing this video later. Damn. Wow. So, he's got extremely defined bars. Look at that. That was always what was drawing my attention towards him, was his really defined bars like this. So, they've all shed very recently, the ones I've gotten out. Oh my gosh. I don't keep all of them, then I'd be a hoarder, and then this would be a very different type of live stream, you know? They'd be like, we got to encourage her that it's okay to let some of them go. You know? How do I have time? That's why I'm a vampire who's up late at night. Also, the kids help me too. Like today, after we were done going to get implants at Lowe's and stuff, we went into the woods and got a whole bunch of sticks that I'm going to clean and all that for the babies. And they'll help me as well take care of these guys, like feeding and stuff. Like my older two are like really especially Amelia, she really likes feeding the adults. He looks camouflaged with the type of coloration he has, but trying to see, he's not being scared and I like that. He's not really even puffing up at Kenny Powers, which is kind of funny. I'm trying to see, maybe he just hasn't noticed him yet. Oh, but he's got gorgeous, like his face is real pretty. He's got really pretty colorations on. Oh yeah, look at that face. Like you might, I would love. Oh, hi sir, hi Curly. Oh, I like you. I do. Like, you know, you were my first one that was like, yeah, I think this is the one I'm gonna keep. So, this particular clutch, the males are going to be $6.50 shipped. So that includes priority overnight shipping. We have 3 pre-ordered deposit spots left because I haven't officially launched them. And then basically like you pay the rest like when they're actually ready, or if you do pay in full, you actually will get 50 off the whole price. So that take you to 600 shipped. And the females in this clutch, 300 shipped, but the same thing with pre-orders. And we have 4 pre-order spots left for females. So right now, I thought I'm trying to figure out with GoDaddy. I have all the domain. I've bought several domain names. I don't have the actual stuff listed. I have been actually correcting a lot of stuff that was done wrong by the person who created, like, that we paid to do my website. And so I thought I had it published where it was an updated website. And it's going to be confusing. So before I just went with GoDaddy, we were paying one of my boyfriend's former coworkers. We were paying his wife to build it because that's what she did. She said, no, I'll do it for free because blah, blah, blah. We're like, okay. She never really did it, except for then at the very last minute, she was like, oh, here you go. And she used separate from my GoDaddy, where I bought my domains, but she used the .com. I was like, and so when you pulled that one up, GoDaddy said they were going to get rid of it. So hopefully we do, because it's going to cause confusion if it's not. But I published my other one, and what you should be seeing, the only thing that they're harmful possibly towards would be like your wallet. If you're not, unless you're extremely responsible and you're like, I'm just going to have 1 or 2, and you actually do, then, or if you just are like rich and you're like, yeah, I'm going to get whatever I want to get, you know, then it's fine. It's not harmful to your wallet because like you're rich. but they're not, their bites, if they bite you, it's really not, it's very dramatic. It's startling. When they bite you, you're like, what the app? But it's really not that painful. I mean, it's not like it's like painless, but I promise you your dog and your cat have hurt you more. But he still hasn't really, I'm trying to see, will you at all? Oh, he just had a notice. He didn't notice Kenny Powers. He just didn't notice Kenny Powers. He's starting to notice Kenny. Oh. Yeah, Curly, show us what you got. Show us what you're made of. I've been bit. Okay, so I've understood that leopard geckos bites hurt more than these guys bite. I mean, I know my bearded dragon can definitely, I would not want to get bit by my bearded dragon. He's big, first of all, but also, like, think of how they eat, okay? What does a bearded dragon and most geckos do? Like, their first means of get, like, they might kind of slightly pull, kind of get it with their tongue a little bit, but they bite onto it, right? Like, that is how they're trying to even get their food, is that actual bite. These guys use their tongues, right? So instead of just like going up and getting, they use their tongues. And oh, Curly, yeah, buddy, look at, oh, heck yeah, sir, yeah, Curly, I think you're the one I'm keeping. I think I'm keeping Curly. Now, with that being said, just because I might keep him, because I have a whole retained clutch is exactly the same as this. It's just they're retained. You never know. I might end up, when he's a little older, if I see some males, I'm like, we'll see. Or I just might not keep anybody from that clutch. I wouldn't keep two genetically the same males, if that makes sense. But there's, oh, wow. Yeah, Curly Joe is going to be, so, yeah, I think Curly Joe is going to be the one I would keep from this particular pairing. Well, I think Curly is like, yeah, he's got, yeah, I think he's the one for me in this clutch. He's gonna be big, but man, that red line, every single baby I have produced with Redline as a sire, they're all really chill. Look at his face. Like, I know he was like he's only puffing up because he saw Kenny Powers. Like, I've never been bit by a single Redline baby, or Redline's never bit me, and none of the babies, like Helix is a holdback from Redline, who's a little over a year old. He's such a dog. He's like, oh, okay. A lot, to be honest with you. We're really close to 200. Now, mind you, most of these are babies that I'm not keeping forever. So before I sound absolutely insane. Am I making life difficult? I'm telling you, right, first of all, I'll show you the other boys in this clutch, okay? But I just know, and here again, I might make it more difficult again, but because I might be like, oh, wow, never mind, I don't like that. I think I'm just keeping, yeah, this is always, oh, I do. I have access to all the lineages and everything. So I, for example, a lot of the chameleons I have, I invested in 2021 and 2, but I didn't get them until the end of 23 or the beginning of 24. So no, it was 22. Never mind. It was 22 that I invested. So Gambino, Bonita, Big Polly, Aphrodite, John Gotti, and Griselda. I actually I paid for them before they were even born. Like, I didn't buy them as eggs. Like, I didn't get, but I got first pick in the clutch. And I intentionally picked out the pairings that I did to avoid inbreeding with my Mr. Mondays and Ruby clutches. Now, however, Gambino and Big Polly clutches, the Gambino Bonita, hold on. Anything from Gambino and my Big Polly Aphrodite clutches cannot be paired up, because Aphrodite, which was Big Polly's first girlfriend, and Gambino are like, so their moms are half siblings, so they're related. Red lines, what do you mean, where does red line start? They don't have ears. Yeah, you want to zoom in? Let's look, there's no ear canals, guys. Let's look at some of the other boys in this clutch. Isn't this cool? I've shown you like 3 brothers. These are full-blooded clutchmate brothers. And they all look, you can see it's 3 months. And, you know, they're just getting their colors right now. But you can see the differences, like the unique traits in them already. I mean, sure, I'm sure I'm probably picking them up more than you all because I'm in here in person. But there are distinct, very distinct traits with them that, okay, let's get Chameleonaire. Let's look at Chameleonaire. This is another one. Oh, come here, baby. Come here, Chameleonaire. So this is another brother. Oh, look how different this one looks already. He looks different than the ones when I first got them out. This is Chameleonaire. We named him on here. So this is another red line male Chameleonaire. Again, just because some are less colorful than others does not mean diddly squat at this stage. Because, wow. Okay, so there we go. You're starting to see some of his, like, hey there. Okay. So Redline's F1, first of all. Redline's F1. I got him from Eric with, dear God, I just noticed mine. I got him from Eric with Chameleons 101. He is F1. Now, with that being said, Eric is never the best with lineage information. So, he is my very first chameleon, but he is also F1. I always forget to mention that. Redline's F1 for some reason. I don't know why. I know Big Polly. Well, it's because I purchased Big Polly because he was F1, and I didn't realize Redline was F1 until later. So half of Redline's genetics, yeah, no, you don't have to worry about that. The other half, because Eric is not the best with the lineage. Oh, sir. So this guy may not look all colorful right now, but that really doesn't mean anything. Oh my God, that derpy face is adorable. Let me see if we see Kenny Powers. No, we don't do that. Do you not register? There's a big ass chameleon right there. Oh. Okay, this guy, I was trying to get him closer to Kenny Powers and see if that did anything to him, and he just was trying to climb on Kenny Powers. So this guy is going to have, he would have absolutely he wouldn't make it in the wild. He has zero survival instincts. He wasn't scared or anything. This is one of the ones that would not make it long in the wild. Because he just tried to climb up Kenny Powers like he was a dang rope. Like he's like, okay. So anyways. The other boys, as soon as they, but hey, he's very calm. He's not even scared. He's just like, still haven't noticed the big ass chameleon right there. Or you do, you're not acknowledging that as any type of like, it's just a thing that's there. Well, for the fact that there's a bright ass huge male, full size male, fully just colored up, right? And he says like, I'm gonna climb on top of you. He could eat him. He would eat him. So he's not registering that as any danger. I'm being really like sarcastic because I'm like, they will not thrive in captivity, but back in the wild, this guy would literally not make it. He just climbed up. He was attempting to climb up a full grown male chameleon who would literally eat him. He went real fast. This guy is confident. Because he's oblivious. Yeah, he's like not at all though. The other males you saw, if you've been watching, his brothers, they saw Kenny Powers and they're like, grr. They were at least attempting to do like their natural. When a male panther chameleon sees another male, it's a natural response for them to fire up and want to fight. That's what they do. That's how they establish like they're gonna breed. That's what they do. So they're already at that. Now, mind you, what will typically happen when like even if they're, engaging in the puffing up and stuff, if Kenny Powers say were to charge them, they would probably turn around and leave. They would usually run because most of the time they're gonna realize they're a lot smaller. But however, wow, weird. I don't know. That's the one thing, like, I wish that YouTube would kind of like get they're not the fastest. That's all. These guys are like really, when it comes to comparing them to other reptiles, these guys are really defenseless in so many areas. They're not the fastest lizards. They don't have the strongest spikes. They don't drop their tails out of a defense mechanism. They don't have claws to slash and all that. They don't tail whip like iguanas do. So here's what they can do to defend themselves. They try to hide. That's their biggest thing. And not like camouflage hide. Like they just try to not be seen by staying in the canopies of the tree. They only bask for a couple hours usually in the day when they first wake up in the morning. And because being exposed out in the open while they're basking is extremely dangerous, because it makes them really vulnerable to birds of prey, which is their biggest predator in the wild. They go back into the canopy to hide. And their other defense mechanism is yeeting themselves off of whatever they're on. If they're like, yeah, I have a better chance of surviving this fall than that, they'll just yeet themselves. They're like, goodbye. Now, with the whole camouflage thing, clearly this is going to, like, they're not going to be as noticeable as, like, his dad when he sees this bright red chameleon. However, I do think, like, their resting state colors, like, with, like, when they're duller, I'm sure it's harder to see, but they're not changing the colors to camouflage, if that makes sense. Yes, but in. So this is Chameleonaire. I think he will be pretty. Here's the thing with Panther Chameleons, is that, like, as long as you're not crossing locales, the males are going to be pretty and colorful. They just are. That's how they are. Wild chameleons are they're gorgeous. Obviously, you're going to have, like, in captive bred lines, you're going to run to, like, how Gambino, where there's certain traits that were, like, Jonathan would keep them for Gambino's line. There's no inbreeding, but he would just look for, okay, this male has the least amount of reds. I'm going to hold him on and see what he looks like and keep that one. And because he was trying to get brighter yellows and not as much red in that particular project. So you'll run into things like that, but wild chameleons are freaking colorful still. So what I'm getting at is, just because a male juvenile may not have as much colors as some of his brothers, it doesn't mean anything. Like, he is not scared of things. He's got a decent sized hemipenal bulge, which bigger bulges with the males. Like, I know this sounds so crazy. It indicates that they're going to be better for breeding. It just is how it is. We could go into some more of the chameleon manhood facts if we want, but I'd rather not, actually. Yeah. Anyhow, yes, it is crafty. Actually, I'm hoping when we did the Helix and Findy Thunder Snatch, that could be a thing that happens. You could have a baby who gets all that red in the body from Helix when he's resting, all that red resting color. And you could get the red bars. You could just, where they don't have, yeah, there is a way that could actually happen. Whoa. You want to see Chuck Norris? I do know that, so basically, that combination of, like, the red bodies that we have with John Gotti's lineage, like, look how Maui is. So that's the brother of Fendi is Maui, and you know, all that red he has. So imagine instead of his bars turning into blue, they turn red. Chuck Norris is about to come out. Chuck Norris is really pretty. Chuck Norris is really pretty. He's got such gorgeous just blues and greens on him already. He always has. He is the one who colored up the earliest. Is this one. All of that felt awful on my legs, but just happened. So let's see what good old Chuck Norris does. Ooh. All that pretty blue on him. Oh, I didn't get my phone on the charger. I apologize. So they need to be, you're trying to replicate Madagascar the best that you can. So it's going to be tropical. I live in Missouri, so I don't live in a beautiful tropical location. And my chameleons are doing pretty good, I'd say. Since his dad's 6. Oh, wow, look at his. Oh, my God. See, Charlene, I've always liked this one a lot. I always have. I've always liked Chuck Norris a lot. But anyways, so daytime temps for them, you're going to want to have like low to mid 70s. It's a gradient. It's going to get warmer the closer to the top of the enclosure. Then basking spot about 80, 85 degrees. Now my recommendation with the basking spot is I would aim for 80 because it's very easy to incorrectly measure the temperature of the basking spot. And so if you're aiming for 85 and you check it and it's like, you know, 85 or whatever, but then it's actually going to be a lot warmer and it gets up into the 90s. That's too hot for them. Now, if you're aiming for 80 and, you know, it gets up to like in the 83, 84, that's okay. And then humidity, you want to aim for about 50% daytime. Now, I would, if you're like, oh, I can only get to 40, don't freak out if you're only getting to 40. Even honestly, it's 35 sometimes. It's better if you're slightly lower than a 50% humidity during the day than above it. Because where they can run into URIs being an issue, and it's not just from higher temps and higher humidity. There's a combination of factors. That is one of them that can contribute to it. Now you just kind of need, but it's easy for the other issues. So if you don't have good airflow and they're having warmer temps and higher humidity, they will get URI. If you're not doing spot cleans and making sure that there's like not a bunch of standing water, URIs with the higher temps and humidity. So avoiding that helps you greatly to avoid URIs. Now nighttime, you're gonna want, they would like for you to get below 70 degrees at night. However, if you cannot, like especially like summertime in some places, as long as you have good airflow, that you're fine. Now, humidity at night is where it's very important. You want to get as close to 100% as you can. Now, mind you, it's not like as soon as your lights are off, like we're at 100. You know, first it's a gradual thing, and it's just for a little bit. It's not the entire time. It's while you're fogging, and that's the only way you'll get to 100% humidity is a combination of fogging and misting. Inside their enclosure is nothing fancy. Don't get all the stuff. Just get sticks and real plants. I can rattle some safe plants for you. Pothos, Scheffleras, Majesty palms, Hoyas, the ficus or whatever. Did I say money tree plants? Those are all safe, relatively easy. Money tree are my least favorite out of all the ones I rambled off. Now there's other plants that are safe for them. You can get really pretty plants too, but they usually are going to be a bit more work. But those are safe plants for them. You're wanting to kind of create. So like in Maui's enclosure, I just put that Majesty palm in there for him because I'm probably going to end up taking that money tree out. And he's got a couple pothos. But you want places for them to hide. Also, I need to do that. Also, the water droplets that they get from the misting will go onto the leaves and the sticks, and that's what they drink. My favorite wood for basking brand. My favorite wood to use is manzanita. Now, manzanita tends to be expensive, so you can use any wood for basking sticks or for the sticks in their enclosure. Just not anything that's from a tree that's thorny or sappy trees. And bamboo is not good. It's too slick. Yeah, he's pretty. Let me see what he does if he gets closer to Kenny. He's not overly aware of it. He's gorgeous. So this is a very beautiful male. Like, he's really pretty. I love his colors. The reason though I do like manzanita the best is it lasts the longest. So I have gone, like I am using sticks from outside for the babies. I used to always just make sure I got like manzanita twigs, but the twig they don't last that long anyway. So I'm like, well, I might as well just take advantage of the 20 acres of woods I live on. But the reason, like I have access to 20 acres of woods where I can get very fine sticks for them, but they don't last as long as manzanita. So for the babies, it doesn't really matter because I have to basically tear down and redo everything every clutch with the cages. But it's aggravating. Like the sticks in that enclosure are 6 years old. I've had to redo some of the like way that they're set up, but they're still there and they're doing great. When I've used other sticks, like yeah, they don't last as long. Maybe a year if. Whoa. He's so pretty. He's really pretty. He's not scared of Kenny Powers. Honestly, Charlene, just because he's not acting spicy, he's gonna be he's handleable. He's not scared of Kenny Powers. He just hasn't chosen to fire up. Does not mean diddly squat, because for their dad to fire up, the males have to get all up in his face. So, like, if this is the one, because I know you've had your eye on him since the moment you saw him, Charlene, just because he's not acting spicy like the other males, I wouldn't let that deter you. He's not scared. And, yeah, he's not scared. He's not one that's going to be freaking out. Like he's awesome one. He's very awesome. He's just this kind of like just like chameleon with like that's how he's being. But he's gonna be big. He's a very big male. They are gonna basically what I'm attempting to do. Everything I'm showing you right now, they just turned 3 months old, and there's gonna be maybe a couple of the females that are a little like I want to. Susan, how are you? Thank you for the sunshine. He is gorgeous, Glenn. His blues are beautiful. He's just. Let me see if the back camera lens from a phone does anything to him. No, we're gonna climb it. You just want to climb the phone. This is usually the back camera lens of a phone will usually get younger chameleon males to like fire up. Homeboy's just like, nah. So again, this might be, well, just like his sire, Redline. I've always told people he would not have survived, and he's F1. And Redline's F1. He just right away is like, oh, you bring me food, people bring me food. People equate to food. And that's this guy. So you could end up with one that has like more of like how Redline's like, ha ha ha, you know, yeah. So that is, you can't really go wrong if you really are wanting that like girth, you know. Here's the thing, he's not scared, he's not acting scared and trying to run away from Kenny Powers. He just isn't, he's not phased yet. I bet you if he was like more about that life per se, I'm at the point of like I don't really know the best way to explain that. He will puff up. His blue is so pretty. All right, let me get another one of the brothers out. So the ones we have not looked at Pickle Rick. What was it that Pickle Rick, Casanova, and Brie Bear, right? Was it Bear? Let me put this cutie pie up. Let's put Chuck Norris up. And then Sir Jesse Judge a lot. He is. That's the one I picked for Jeffy. because of what he was. Oh, yeah, he's pretty. Let's look at. Let's look at Pickle Rick and see what Pickle Rick's up to. Ooh, Pickle Rick. I'm trying to remember how Pickle Rick. Dude, his tail's so long. So, wait, is Pickle Rick and just that other male the only, yeah. So here's Pickle Rick. Do y'all remember naming Pickle Rick? Busted all that collection, man. Well, these are the males. I'm trying to get my phone back in the charger. I apologize. Okay, we did not see Pickle Rick though, and then that other male. That's what I thought. So, they've all grown a lot too. He's cute. Pickle Rick's cute. Lots of pretty greens, which all the stuff you see, they're going to be mostly, they're going to have a lot of red when they're older. What do you do when you see KP? Are you also not phased like Kenny Powers? Pickle Rick. Oh, well, he was oh, look at the colors on him. You want to know something? Sure. Hold on. You want to know? Because I got, when we were rearranging it, when we were doing all that stuff with the cages, I kind of was just like, because I kind of moved I think that actually, so Chameleonaire and Pickle Rick, I'm pretty sure, were the, no, Casanova was. Casanova and with the New Year's Eve and New Year's Day babies, which is like not hardly a week difference with the Christmas, but he might be. Oh, I didn't get Casanova out or Brie Bear. So this clutch to males will be $650 shipped, so that includes priority overnight shipping, so that's $650. We have a few of the pre-order spots left. I've not officially launched these guys, but we have a few of the pre-order spots left for males, and so that's a $100 deposit, but if you pay in full, that'll take $50 off the total price, so they'd be $600 shipped. The females, now females won't be as colorful. I mean, they'll be pretty, not as colorful. They are $300 shipped. Also, we have 4 pre-order spots left for females, and the same thing for the deposit, but if you pay in full, you'll get $50 off the total. Oh no, definitely not the same way. I'm just kind of showing off all the males in this particular clutch real quick. So there's 2 more. I was just trying to see if we would get like, so he's pretty. And that's the thing, like this clutch, like those redline genetics, when it comes to like behavioral traits, I've been told it's not really a thing you can breed with reptiles, but every clutch with the redline society, they're all chill. You are gonna listen, sir. That's not survival instincts that you're showing us here. That's. Oh my gosh! Hold on. There we go. I couldn't zoom back. No. I'm in the St. Louis, Missouri area. I priority overnight ship. Here's the thing. It's not like they're gonna go to your like doorstep. I have to drive about an hour to ship them first. So I have to drive to my FedEx hub, and I go like a little bit before they close because I don't want them just chilling there. And I use a Redline ship. I use Redline shipping right now. I think I'm gonna try Reptiles to You, but they're shipping companies that basically specialize in reptiles and other small creatures. So they're in proper shipping. They're being properly shipped as far as like the boxes, everything is like that. But then you go to your FedEx hub, which we agree with. Like, so I'm like, which one would you like to go to if there's multiple choices for you? and then you go and you pick them up. So they never go on the FedEx delivery truck. They using these like red line or reptiles to you, it's like 99% alive on arrival. Very, 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 very little. I've never, any chameleon I've purchased, I've never had one that had issues, and I've never had issues shipping. So as long as you're following the guidelines and doing it correctly, the FedEx hub pickups, that's very, very good. Now, once you get them on that delivery truck, that's where the DOAs, like that's where that skyrockets. In fact, the reptile shipping companies will not insure you if you don't do that FedEx hub pickup. If you do the delivery, like they're like, no. So, all right, this boy is Pickle Rick, who is not fazed at all by Kenny Powers. You don't care about Kenny Powers, I guess. Yeah, we're not going to let you run and climb on it. We're not, no. Okay, let's go over here, sir. Put you back. There was 2 more in this clutch, which were Casanova and Brie Bear. Which female? Which female are you talking about? Which one? The Clementine? Or Casanova. Yeah, Casanova was for sure. He's so little compared. So he's not quite yet ready. He's cute. He's a cutie. Clementine is the one that you marked, and she, hold on, let me show you her real quick. She's grumpy. She's a little grumpy cutie patootie is what she is. Hi, sweetie. Not really. She's not that bad. She always has, the way she perches up on one of her sticks, she's always so, like, judgmental looking. There she is. She's like, I don't want to be doing this. Hold on. I was gonna, let me get Brie. I think Brie Bear's a little bigger. Curly Joe is cute. Not Curly Joe, Clement, oh God, Casanova. Brie Bear. Brie Bear, where are you at, Brie Bear? There you are, Brie Bear. Hi. Let's take a peek at you, sir. Ooh, okay. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, I forgot how awesome this one looks. Let's look at him again. Bear. It's another. The bite doesn't hurt that bad. It hurts more than a paper cut. Not as bad as like a dog scratch, cat scratch, or anything like that. All right, what do you do when you see KP? Try to see what he does. Oh, he's got some really pretty dark greens right now. Do you recognize this as anything, or are you going to try and climb him? Oh. Oh, he's cute. He's cute too. All right, Crafty, thank you for coming on. Get some rest and let us know how your surgery goes. Or, wait, one step closer. Let us know your... Now I see you're not doing surgery, okay. Omar, you're here. Yeah, this one's cute. All right. I'll put him up. And we'll get, you wanted to see Ozzy, Desi? You want to see your Ozzy? Or Rafiki? I'll tell you what. Rafiki, man. I know I've said this about Rafiki since the beginning of him. Since even at that time I thought he was going to be my holdback in that clutch. Rafiki is good luck. That's all I gotta say about Rafiki. Good freaking luck with Rafiki, man. Come here, sweetie. Normally it's just a back camera that does, like, he's not actually bit me, but he's gonna be the one. I would not be surprised if he ended up biting you, just because he is kind of like, hold on, open up his enclosure, we'll see if he comes out. Hi, Ozzy. Oh shit, Ozzy. Here's Ozzy. Look at, oh, he goes, get your freaking finger away from me. Damn, boy. Ha! Here's your Ozzy, Desi. Oh my god. Ooh, look at Ozzy's pretty bars. Ooh, Ozzy, you're looking pretty, sir. He's getting big, Desi. He's getting big. Yes. Ah. Getting bigger. He's yeah. Dang, boy. Omar. Did they do a head bob, Omar? That's their mating dance, is a head bob. What are you trying to get to? Rafiki. Okay, and here's your Rafiki. Thank you, Omar. No, I'm trying to like, heart, and like it. Ah, no. I can't do that. I guess I can't multitask like that. Hold on, I'm trying to take Rafiki over here for you, Des. So you can see him a bit better. Oh my god, he's pretty. He is pretty. I do have his uncle out. Ooh, Rafiki. There we go. Oh, Rafiki. Oh, whoa. Oh, Rafiki. 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 Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude. He's so pretty. He is so pretty. No. This is Desi's male that he's scared of his uncle. He's like, ah, dude, look at him. Oh. Ooh. See, I was like, this was originally a holdback for me, and then Jethro, I saw his mating. I saw it. He is so scared of. Oh my god, dude. He is so scared of Kenny Powers, but he gets all funny. He gets all like, he's like, ah. Your coloration, like, he's gonna see you. He's got, oh my gosh. Dude, yeah, Rafiki's freaking gorgeous. Look at that. Oh my gosh, he is like looking at Kenny Powers. He did this last time, where he gets all like, he's another Amphilobi Panther Chameleon. He almost fired up, and now we're gonna leave. He goes, this is Kenny Powers is making you like doubt so much right now, sir. Oh my god. Yeah. So no, Ozzy was just like, bleh. I was like, okay, I'm putting you back, dude. Ozzy was, okay, Rafiki. Hold on, sir. Dude, hold on, Rafiki. Ah. No. Okay, you're like your dad. Sir, you cannot climb my hair. Get out of my hair. Get out of my hair. You're going, no. No, Rafiki. Desi, you got crazy chameleons. No. You got crazy chameleons, Desi. You get the crazy ones. Like, how did you manage this? Can you... There you go, sir. Right there. Okay. Golly, Rafiki. You want to see Ozzy in the light. All of the males from that Gambino clutch, they all do the same, like, slinky, like the thing that Gambino does. Like, they all got that trait. Okay, Ozzy. God, Ozzy. Ozzy. Yeah, good luck, Charlene. Desi. Here's Ozzy. Hi, you. This is Maui's younger brother because he's from a retained clutch. Lex has a lot of yellows. Like, I already... Does he have a lot of red? And it's... Ooh, Jethro. Ozzy's got gorgeous, beautiful blue bars. He doesn't know how to react to Kenny Powers right now. Ooh. This is Ozzy. No, I knew. I was like... There's some differences I noticed in him and Maui, but I do think he's going to have kind of more of the blues like their dad does. But he's got very distinguished blue bars, but they do connect at the bottom. More like how John Gotti, he doesn't know what to do about Kenny Powers. He's pretty. Yeah, I'm gonna put Kenny Powers up. Actually, it's probably would be Kenny Powers just out here chilling, like, huh. So some chameleon species, like Veil, they're gonna be green. A lot of chameleon species are mostly green. Panther chameleons they come in a lot of different colors depending on their locale. Okay, sir. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna put Kenny Powers up. And I'm gonna let Ozzy go on this tree because I'm curious about. Go on the climbing tree. There you go. Go on. Nope, don't climb closer to. Don't climb close. Damn, you being stupid. Sorry, now he's. Let me put the full-grown chameleon up that you're actively getting closer to, but you're not aware that that's what you're doing, Ozzy. Sir. Sorry, I didn't mean to call him stupid, does he? He was just going towards the trouble when I was trying to provide him a means of not being by the trouble. You're probably going to do what your brother does and run away. I'm going to see Jethro. Here, buddy. Jethro's like, man. I was curious because he was really kind of glaring at Ozzy. He was really glaring at Ozzy. So this is Rafiki's brother Jethro, and also Lex's brother. Yes, Crafty. Let's say good night to Helix. Good night, Helix. Good night, Helix. Oh, he sees Jethro. He's not puffing up at you, Crafty. He's doing that to Jethro. Look at that pretty boy. Say bye, crap. Oh, no, well, you can't come out right now, sir. Not right now. Where's your dad? Where'd your dad go? He was... I put him back in his enclosure, right? Wow, no, red line went. Oh, my ears. Oh, Jethro. Yeah, we can see Jethro. Oh, don't climb there, sir. That's not. I want to see you though. I'm trying to see what he is. Oh, you're poor. Jethro, you're so silly, like chill. It's so funny to me. Like you're like so unfazed by most of anything. They do a head bob, and they get into mating display colors. It's kind of the males are doing a dance, and the females are kind of like, huh. Okay then. I guess I like it. Jethro wants to eat a snack. What are you puffing up at, sir? But first, let's distract you with the super worm. Yeah, good job, Jethro. And then classic Jethro. We can't just get it out of its misery right off the bat. We just got to kind of let him stay here and suffer for a bit because you like to feel his life slowly leave, I guess. But, you know, why don't you just do that one more chomp? Yeah. Just do it. And just get it over with for him. Come on, man. Get it over with. You just got to get it over with, Jethro. Oh, yeah. Nope. You're still not finished with it. You got to finish it off, sir. You got to finish it off. You got to keep doing the chew. Just chew. Use that pretty mouth there. And are you going to, oh, there you go. Good job, sir. That's how you do it. Most of all of your chameleon people, your chameleon friends, whatever, they all just gobble it down. You are the only one who does that. See, they do have teeth. This is Jethro Mac Bodie. He's an Ambelobi locale, yellow body blue bar. So you can cross. You can cross locales and colorations. I personally will not cross locales. It's kind of a frowned-ish upon. Now, as far as mixing the different colors in the same locale, you can. You sure can. I just try my best to make sure I can be like, okay, this is going to be a red body blue bar clutch, or this is going to be a yellow body blue bar clutch. So that's why I don't like to cross the coloration in like Ambelobi locale. Well, I like his bars a lot. His bars are just with that green, which, by the way, the little bit we've seen him fire up, there was like no red in it. Okay. Nope. He says, they both are scared and they both ran away. Okay, then. He's smaller than you. I know, Hoggy. We would get so many viewers from Australia over in TikTok, and I always felt I was like, oh, I'm sorry, you know, because you couldn't. Red to blue is, I'll be honest with you, off the top of my head, I do not know of one. With that being said, there's over 200 locales of Panther Chameleons. There's some that we don't even have access to even ever have as pets. So it wouldn't surprise me if there was. So the Blurple, I don't know what they start out. I don't know what the Blurple Blue Abanja, that I don't know what they're resting versus fired up. There's locales that are like mostly red. Yes. To the videos. I'm trying my best with the Discord. I got to. Yeah, all I gotta do is the password. Yeah, no, Ozzy's pretty. He's just a little spazzy. That's all. Nothing wrong. He's just a little bit more on the spazzier side. Just a little bit more on the spazzy. I'm curious, how is Benny doing? Benny Wowzers. He was like in random like mating display colors last night, which was kind of odd. But Let me see what he's doing right now, actually. Oh my god. It's a little trap I've set up for myself down here on accident. I was just trying to move some stuff for the more cages. Okay, hi Benny Wowzers. How are you? He's like, I hate you. This one hates me. Like, I already know he does not care for me, which is a shame because he's absolutely stunned. This is Kenny Power's son, Benny Wowzers. He looks very similar to his sire, but he already has a lot more reds in him than his dad did at this age. 230. So there's a difference there. And he is not a confident male, but boy, he's got pretty good night, Crafty. Oh no, this guy, he's got perfect bars. His blue, Do you fire up to the back camera lens or you just freak out by it? You just freaking out by it? Okay. Well, I don't want you to do that. What are you doing? Okay. Yeah, he's not. He's a scared one. He's yellow body blue bar lineage, but so his sire, they look at this moment they look almost identical. But his sire didn't get all the additional red he has right now until he was like 18 months old. So the fact that he already has, like when you zoom in, like I know he's not fired up or anything, but you see all that red in between his green scale. And the fact that he's not even fired up and you can see all that red in between his green scales. Like, so when this boy, when he gets older, that red's going to take over a lot more. That's usually what the red will do in Ambilobes. But he's got perfect blue bars and hardly any red in his blue bars. Hardly any red in them. Yeah, he's pretty. He'll be really pretty. He is still a juvenile, yeah. He's still a juvenile. He's like 6 months old. Six, 7 months old. Oh, look at, see how brighter he's starting to get there now? But yeah, he's gonna be, what are you starting to turn to, sir? Oh, really? Wow. He's very gorgeous. He's very beautiful. Very, very, very pretty. I got a 5 on it. Who would I pair him with? I don't know though. No, we did not name a baby. So they're juveniles until they're about a year old. Look, you got beautiful bars, sir. You are a little scared, and I get it, but so he's not done growing, and so he might be. I won't say that the intensity of his color will get more, like develop more. He is not fired up right now. He's scared. But I think the reds in his belly are definitely gonna become more prominent. Ding, ding, dong. Yeah, he's pretty. I'd be curious to see. It's very cool watching them grow from those little itty bitty babies that look like ETs into this, and then into their full grown, like, large self. Dang, dude, you're just nervous. You're okay. She's like, don't touch me. Yeah, I know. I saw that. I was like, oh, he's cool. He's real cool. And look at Big Polly right now. I feel he's got to be kind of like, I just want to get this over with, man. Hey, buddy. So most of my males have been following for a little bit, you've known that my males are like all in like a pre-shed funk. Mr. Big Polly here. Big Polly, he's on a Mr. I only have a couple actually. He's finally starting to lose that pre-shed function. So he's like, I'm just showing real quick the difference in like, so when you see these ashy looking chameleons of mine, they're just gonna shed soon. Oh wow, buddy. Do you see just in his resting green colors the huge difference and in that vividness between like the part that has not yet shed yet versus that, golly, dude. So when he's fired up, that green is a yellow, and that dark coloration, that dark red turns bright red, like really bright red. Yeah, he's gonna have very close to a full body shed, it looks like. Oh, there we go. You're starting to see some more colors show there. But he's pretty. He's a good look. He's always been a good looking male. Oh yeah, crazy the difference in that crisp and vivid coloration on him from where he shed versus where he still has yet to shed. And it's hard. I'm a picker, but you don't help them shed. They will, their scales are very sensitive. Like you can hurt their scales helping them shed. He's a big boy. Oh yeah, and here's the part of his tail that's already shed. Ah, I love my chameleon thumb ring, sir. I appreciate it. I love it. I love it, Big Polly. Here, you put here. There you go. He's one of my biggest males. He's also another F1. I'm gonna put him up. Dang, dude, you're so brave. Oh my gosh, and then like that brush on my arm. I'm like, oh no. But we're not messing with it. We're just not gonna mess with it. Okay. Here you go, sir. Oh my God, he's so gorgeous. Yeah, he's like, I just want to shed. You can see he's like kind of having a harder time getting around because like one of his feet still needs to shed. So he's like feeling all funky and awkward right now. He's like, I guess got shed. All right. Okay, you guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night because yeah, I'm tired. It's gonna be another long day tomorrow. So, and I gotta drive down to the FedEx hub to get my crickets. Wow. I don't know why I did that to myself, but I did it to myself. Thank you, Charlene. Thank you. Yeah, there's stuff I need to be. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. All right, y'all. Thank you for coming in. I'll be back on tomorrow or later today, whatever. And I hope to see you all then. Thank you for coming in. Have a good night.